Hi, it's Dave, and welcome to another video of Learning to Uke. In this short video, I want to make the case for cases. You know, it is said that really good instruments, and ukulele's no different, if you have a really good instrument, they will only sound better with age. That as the ukulele gets older, the intonation will change and mature, and your instrument will actually sound better as it gets older. And the only way you're going to know that is if you have your instrument as it's getting older. So what I want to do in this short video is just show you the case that I purchased for my ukulele, and hopefully will encourage you to protect yours as well, and whether that be through a hard case like this one or more of like a gig bag or some sort of padded case. It is really important to have a case for your ukulele. And you know, I think back to a time when my son, who had a really nice old resonator guitar, just a sweet old instrument, he had it on a guitar stand in his room. And it was one of those little guitar stands that just didn't have the latch on the front to keep it secured in. And our cat, Shelby, walked over to it one day and sort of did the headbutt against it, knocked that resonator right off the guitar stand, hit the floor, broke the headstock clean off. Could make you sick, make you feel sick for that. So that I learned then that it's really important to make sure that your instrument is kept safe. Now, what I did, I ended up getting a hard shell or hard case for my ukulele, and in part because I just, you know, if I'm putting it in the vehicle as we're driving and traveling, I just wanted to make sure that it was safe. And I also purchased this hard case for the ukulele so that we could stay humidified. I've got a humidifier in my instrument, and I figured this would be the best way to make sure that my ukulele was getting enough moisture so that it would dry out. So what I did, I purchased this. I'll show this off to you. It's actually a Kala case. I have a Kala ukulele. It's a concert size or style case for the ukulele. And what I did, having never purchased a hard shell case for an ukulele before, I did a lot of research. I looked them up just to see what was really lasting, what were people saying about the cases that they had purchased. And then I looked at sizes. And what I ended up doing, because I knew I had a Kala concert ukulele, I contacted the folks at Kala and asked them about the dimensions of their case. And what they did is they just verified for me that all of their cases, their gig bags or their hard cases for concert size ukuleles would fit. Same with soprano, same with tenor, same with baritone. So according to Kala, every case that they make for that style ukulele should fit that brand of ukulele. So I went ahead and purchased it, and I love it. It's a really great case. It's kind of stylish looking. It's tweed, and it's made really well. It's got some really good latches here. It doesn't feel cheap. It's got these little peg things on the bottom that keep it off the ground if you're putting it on that way. And I will say, I didn't know how it should fit. You know, I didn't know if ukulele or an instrument, how snug it should feel in the case. Should it feel like an old pair of tennis shoes or a pair of dress shoes? So when I first got the case and I put my ukulele in it, I thought, oh no, the case is too small because it was so snug. And what I hadn't realized is that it's meant to be snug. You can see there's very little wiggle room in there. In order to protect the instrument, to keep it from moving around, it fits snugly in the case. So I felt better once I learned that. This particular case for Kala, like I think like most cases, there's this little department here, a little compartment where I keep a tuner, a capo, strings. I think most hard cases would have this little compartment. And then this particular ukulele case came with these little pillows to sort of pad and cushion, maybe if your ukulele wasn't as snug as mine, but I kind of tuck it in there, and it's got a really nice, good support for the neck. So it just seems to be a really well-made case. So let's take a look here. Oh, another thing I want to mention, and maybe I'll do another video another time, are humidifiers. Super important for your ukulele, especially depending on where you're at, what part of the country you live in, or your home, if your home is humidified or not. But that's the case for cases. What I would do, again, the primary purpose of the case is to keep it safe, and I think to keep it clean. It helps to keep dust out of your instrument, and it also will help for traveling. The last thing you want to do is invest in a really beautiful instrument that you're learning to play, that you've fallen in love with, and all of a sudden you lean it up against something, or you don't put it in a case right away, and for it to fall over or somehow get damaged. That would be a shame. So hopefully do your research on what case is best for you and your ukulele and how you're using your instrument. Hope you have a great day.